New year, new you. New year, new you. 2020, 2020. New year, new you. 2021, and we're in full swing, heading towards mid-February, and we still find ourselves in more uncertain times. It can be an emotional roller coaster, navigating lockdown, homeschooling, working from home, and being apart from our loved ones. And with job security at the forefront of people's minds, life can seem stressful and overwhelming. Now, lockdown in January was expected for some, but a surprise for others. However, it is the first time in our history that we've embraced the new year with a set of rules to follow that curb our freedom. And with the majority of people looking forward to seeing the back of 2020, our new year has unfortunately taken a similar pattern to the year that we're eager to say goodbye to. So is it any wonder our mental health may be suffering for the point of this? And this is the reason why I wanted to make this video today. I want to show you how we can help ourselves to maintain our best mental health possible. However, with uncertainty of the new world that we find ourselves in, and with aspects of our lives temporarily suspended, does it mean that we have to put our life on hold? Isn't this now the time, the ideal time, to truly reflect on who we are and how we want to show up in our new world? And whilst I'm a believer that things happen for a reason, and when one door closes, another door opens, I appreciate, this mindset is not for everybody. It's hard to digest, particularly when we're in turbulent times. Jobs and businesses and lives have unfortunately been lost. But what we've got to think about is we can't control this. None of it is within our control. So if we can't control it, isn't it time to let it go and actually look at what we can control and work with that in a positive way? So now's the time to start reflecting upon our lives and see what was actually working for us back in February, prior to the pandemic 2020, and what wasn't working. And then we can look at what actually is serving us and not serving us and make the necessary changes. Now, we existed in a pre-COVID world where we were rushing from one thing to another, engrossed in the rat race of life, whether that would be school, study, work, being taxied for the kids for after school activities, shopping, cooking, cleaning, caring for the people. We struggled to find enough time to actually stop. Just stop and to breathe and to be present. Be present for a moment and appreciate what we've actually got in front of us. Who is next to us? Who are we actually going to want to spend quality time with? And our family, and literally taking the time to simply talk to one another. We've all been living in a very egocentric based world, living in our heads with a lack of appreciation, separation, stress, suffering, and having no real sense of gratitude for what we actually have in our lives. We've been used to living a very stressful and fear-based existence. And with COVID-19, it's literally made us come together. It's literally made the world come together, a fight for survival. It's made a world which is full of conflict, hate, discrimination, come together and stand together to fight the same battle. It's allowed us to stop, to breathe and reflect. And I know from the stressful, egocentric based life I used to live, COVID-19 has been a massive wake-up call for me, and it's opening up so many doors and opportunities that I would not have seen just 12 months ago. It's all down to your mindset. So what did I do? I first of all really looked and delved deep, or really evaluated what I had literally in front of me, and became so grateful of what I did have. So, my daughter, my family, my friends, my home, my car, the fact that I've got water in my taps, the fact that I've got a healthy body, the things that we normally take for granted. I then also looked at where I was not entirely happy in my life. And I did find I hadn't been happy, really internally happy for a long, long time. And that's from job dissatisfaction, not pushing myself to grow, attracting the wrong relationships, being broke and not literally living my true life, the life I really wanted. So I lost my job pre-COVID, last February, March. I lost my job. I lost my secure income. I found myself being a single parent with no financial support. However, I chose to live from that moment onwards. There was two choices. I chose to live a heart-aligned life. I didn't stress, I didn't fret, because that wasn't going to get me anywhere. I chose to live a heart-aligned life and just be grateful for what I've got, and then decide what's the next steps. I then started taking charge of my own inner happiness, and starting my journey of self-love, creating my own reality. So how can you guys do this? A couple of simple steps. First, start to be present. Look at where we are right now. Be present. Don't let go of the past. Don't live in the future. Stop thinking about the past of what could have been different, or how the future is going to work out, or what problems could happen. Remember, what we plant today is our future. So we need to be really mindful of our thoughts. So start to be present with your surroundings, with the person you're with. Take pleasure in really experiencing the present moment with them and being mindful with them. Stop unnecessary thinking, which is just a habit and pre-programming from our past. If we can start to take control of our thoughts, stopping any self-sabotaging habit or negative self-talk, would you talk to yourself would you talk to your best friend as you do talk to yourself? Most likely not. We're very hard on ourselves. Take control of your life. Step off the robotic treadmill of life and the repeating patterns, the same things we find ourselves in again and again. Let go of your story. Let go of what has happened to you. Embrace the past as it's happened for you. And stop worrying about the future of what could happen, because it might not happen. But if we keep saying what could happen with all these worries and fear, we are planting those seeds to grow into the worry and fear that we're not wanting to go. So instead, look at living in the present moment with love, gratitude and positivity, and also a glass half full mentality. Most people fail to realise what they think they feel today literally are the seeds for tomorrow. So if we're living a life of fear, anxiety, reliving from past hurts, and this is what we're going to see flowering before us tomorrow. Maintaining a positive mindset by focusing on the positive you actually have in your life, even from the challenges around you. Start to engage in a positive, uplifting information. Don't go on Facebook as soon as you open your eyes in the morning or before you go to bed at night. Stop watching the news 24/7 about the latest updates. It's not helping you. Listen to music that feeds your soul. Read an inspiring book. Do daily meditation that keeps your mind active but mindful and present. There are hundreds of free guided meditations on YouTube or Insight Timer. I highly recommend you have a look at those. Well, so daily affirmations just to reaffirm how amazing you are. Speaking in the present tense. I have an abundance of money. Speak when you brushing your teeth in the mornings in your head. Look at yourself in the mirror, for example. I am enough. I love you. Look at your eyes when you say that. Look deep into your eyes, into your soul when you say that. It makes a huge difference. Also, what else? Create a daily timetable to keep a regular schedule of when you exercise, study, work, whatever you've got going in your life. Keep a regular timetable and keep to the schedule. By being disciplined and keeping to a routine, you're being proactive and you're more likely to achieve your tasks and reach your goals. Also, start a gratitude journal. Sit before you go to bed, spend 5-10 minutes and write down 3 things you're grateful for that's happened in that day. In positive psychology research, gratitude is strongly and consistently associated with greater happiness. Gratitude helps people feel more positive emotions, relish good experiences and improve their health and deal with adversity and also build strong relationships. So these are a few and simple changes and life hacks which do give profound results. New year, new you. Put these simple things into place and you will have a new you. Start to take control of your life. Start to feel better. Start to control of your thoughts, your actions and your feelings and your emotions. No longer allow yourself to be the victim of circumstance. Take back your power. Take back your power and embrace your empowerment within lockdown and become the best version of yourself. Unleash the new you. Shout out to the world. Get ready. I am coming. Here's to a wonderful and empowering 2021. Bye for now.